Hey guys, it's Amy Pittman. I'm here for your Tarotscopes for the week of December the 13th. These are going to be my weekly Tarotscope bites. So they're just mini few minute readings for each sign for the following week. So this will be for the week of December the 13th. I'm going to start with Aries and work my way all the way through. And I hope they're helpful. So what I'm going to do, and this is going to be, since I'm just starting this out, this is going to be kind of trial and error and see, what works best for, me and my readings and my energy and what you guys like too, and what works best for you all. So, so what I'm going to start with, for tonight is going to be, I'm going to pull an oracle card for each sign, and I'm going to pull those from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. I'm going to pull an oracle card for each sign, to set the tone for the week and see what the energy or the main what the main theme will be for you for the week. And then I'm going to clarify it with 2 tarot cards, and I'm using traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. So thank you for joining me. Once again, my name is Amy Pittman, and if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for joining me and just being patient with me while I get all this sorted out. And it's really super exciting and fun for me, and I'm just excited to see where this goes. So if you would please hit the like button, and if you are new to my channel, would you please just hit the little bell down below to subscribe, and you'll get notifications every time I post new video or go live or anything like that. So thank you so much again to be with me tonight. I'm going to take a drink of water. And starting with Aries. Oh, go Gators. But, whoo, this was a rough year. This was a rough year for football. So, anyway, but go Gators. Okay, Aries. Our first fire sign for the week. Our first fire sign. See what's going to come out for you. Hope you guys had a really good weekend. I know I did. I had a lot of fun and a lot of shopping and all of that on Saturday, and then today was totally chill, totally lazy nap day. So looking forward to getting my week started tomorrow. All right, Aries. Let's see. We have got, ooh, the Jaguar. Jaguar, number 28. That's a pretty powerful card. So I'm actually going to look in the book on this one because this is kind of a new deck for me. And I felt super drawn to it to bring into my readings. But it is a new deck for me. And so I just want to dig in a little bit further really quickly just to see what this is talking about with the Jaguar. Okay, so in here it's got, the Jaguar is the protector of all life in the Amazon, and in times of fear she brings courage and certainty. Jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance and not to be seen or heard. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest, fearless and at ease. Jaguar knows the ways beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibly between light and dark, night and day. And then this also has a part in it called the medicine of the card. And it's asking what in your life needs to be released. What have you carried around with you for far too long, which is ready to be let go of once and for all. So this is kind of asking you to figure out what needs to be healed so you can move forward. It says Jaguar medicine is available to heal the fear so you can allow it to let go. It's time to come out of the shadows, and in the shadow games that you may have unconsciously agreed to play. Call on Jaguar to unfetter you from toxic relationships and recover your natural instinct for the right people and situations. And I honestly, I think it's absolutely fitting that a Jaguar came out for Aries right now. And so that is something to keep on your mind about thinking of things that need to be released and let go of, and what you're kind of holding on to. So let's see what the tarot cards have to go with this for Aries this week. Okay, so right here, this is something that might need to be revealed to you, or something is going to be revealed to you. This is the moon inverted, which usually means for me in my readings, a lot of times it's about something that is about to come to light. A truth is about to come out, something that's been hidden is about to be revealed this week. So keep that in mind. And with that Jaguar talking about needing to go deep and figure out what it is that you need to release, this there's going to be some light shed on something that you're going to realize, and possibly that's what you need to let go of. And then we've got the Six of Swords inverted. So this tells me that you feel stuck in a situation that you don't want to be in. And it doesn't have to be, I mean, these are just general readings just for the week. So I apologize. It doesn't have to be that dramatic. You might just be stuck in a meeting, or stuck, in something that you don't want to be in, or something that maybe you committed to that you didn't really want to. But, or it could be, for you, it could be something major that you're really trying to get out of. So, I would say work with Jaguar energy, and let the Jaguar, help you uncover what is hidden. So that's a pretty cool reading for Aries. Gonna move on now. We're gonna move right on to Taurus, our first earth sign. My daughter's a Taurus, and it's just amazing, because in my little family, we've got all four of us are fixed signs. So I'm Leo, my husband is Scorpio, my oldest daughter is Taurus, and my youngest is Aquarius. So it's very interesting just to kind of pick out all the different things that we notice in each other because of our zodiac sign. So for now, we're going to do Taurus. Taurus, we're going to see what is in store for you for the week of December the 13th. Okay. Ooh, the rainbow. That is a beautiful card. Yeah, that's so pretty. That is a beautiful bird. It reminds me of those rainbow lorikeets. I don't think it's quite a parrot, but that is beautiful. That's beautiful, and I love birds. So once again, since this is a new deck, I'm going to go ahead and look this up, and we're going to see what kind of energy this is. So, I mean, my gut's telling me some kind of fire energy for sure, with all the yellow and the warm colors going on. Let's see. Okay, so the rainbow, which is number 41, it says the rainbow symbolizes the 7 steps of a true spiritual path, which manifest as the colors of the 7 chakras. In the Himalayas, the rainbow body is seen as the full realization of our essence. The rainbow also represents the bridge between the physical and the spiritual worlds. At the end of our lives, we can journey across the rainbow bridge to the highest heavenly realms. When the rainbow appears, it is an affirmation that all is well and that you are in right relationship with spirit. So that this is this really feels to me like an encouragement card, or kind of not encouragement card, but like a reassurance card, like reassuring you that you're doing great, you're keeping your chakras aligned, you're just trying to stay as spiritually healthy as you can, even though you could, no matter what you're going through, you're still striving to keep healthy spiritually. So yay, go you. And if you're not feeling that, then I would say, look for it this week, or maybe, keep that in your mind, try to, help it manifest as well. So that's some really good energy. And then the medicine for this is don't get caught in pursuit of the illusion of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Find the treasure now in the moment. I love that. By coming into right relationship with those around you. All your gifts are at hand, so obvious you may have missed them. So right in front of your face, that's been a recent message too. Be true with your intentions and do not be led astray by daydreams. Okay, so this message kind of came through the other day in one of my daily readings about not forgetting what's in front of your face when you're, kind of flying to the sky, you're reaching for the sky, and you're kind of soaring and you're on that high because you're making it, you're doing what, your passion and that kind of a thing. And sometimes you forget, not forget, but neglect what's right in front of your face. So yeah, this is just talking about being in the moment and treasure now, and make sure that you're not searching for that pot of gold constantly forever and missing what's right in front of you. So that's a beautiful message. Let's see what the tarot has to add to that. Taurus. Let's see. Okay, so you have got the Four of Swords reversed and the, sorry, not the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So there's something going on here where you've got, you're kind of sitting on your head about like abundance or what your purpose is or what your drive is going to be for your life. I keep feeling like that it's pointing in that direction about you're just not sure what you want to do for the rest of your life, or maybe you're having some kind of realization that you're not doing what you feel like you're wasting your life now, So this is also showing me that you've been in a state of complacency is the word that popped in my head, and that you're starting to come out of that. And paired with that rainbow, I see only good things coming for you. So there's a lot of positivity here. There's a lot of forward movement, kind of like a soaring feeling. So that's really awesome for you guys, Taurus, this week. So moving on now to Gemini. I kept them up on my screen because once I get in the zone and get to going, I'm like, wait a minute, what comes next? And anyway, yeah, so I got a cheat sheet. I didn't want to forget anybody or get anybody out of order. All right, Gemini. What's going to go on for Gemini this week? For the week of December 13th. Okay. The Hummingbird, number 26. That is a beautiful card. Now, whereas that last card we drew for Taurus was full of orange and red and warm energy, this is all cool blue energy with the Hummingbird. So this makes me think of a lot of healing, and the throat chakra keeps popping in my head. So maybe some healing with the throat chakra. But let's see what the book says about this real quick, just to make sure that we, understand the energy that's coming through for that. And I flipped right to it. So, the essence of the Hummingbird card is, despite being so little, hummingbirds are great journeyers, migrating between North and Central or South America to feed from the summer nectar. This gentle creature can be fiercely territorial to protect its home. Hummingbird teaches us to be gentle to ourselves and protect our personal space. Hummingbird invites you to embark on your epic quest. Bypass the dung pile of old pain and hurts Head for the flowers and learn to trust the calling you hear ever so softly. So this, yeah, this really confirms what I was feeling when I pulled it about the healing. So this is talking about being gentle to yourself and just kind of steering yourself in the positive direction of the flowers, you know, and just healing from old things and being sure that you're not going back into old patterns. The medicine of this is this mighty being comes to teach you stillness, emotions, and to trust your inner knowing that the sweetest nectar is assured. Failing to act when the moment is right can spoil your journey. If you feel your safety, comfort, or day-to-day survival are more important than saying yes to the invitation to explore the unknown, you will have to work much harder to achieve what is being offered to you freely now. Still your mind, even in the midst of your very hectic schedule, and heed the gentle voice that calls to you to test new wings. So yeah, this is talking about also some, you know, like getting your mind out of the chaos, or getting your mind, not even just the chaos, but even possibly just the self-imposed chaos in your head, and healing from that and getting out of that and just being more free and knowing that you don't have to be a slave to, you know, whatever it is you're doing. So that's the overall energy of the hummingbird. So let's see what the tarot has to go with that, just to kind of clarify it or dig a little bit deeper on it. Gemini, our first air sign for tonight. Geminis get such a bad rap. Geminis get such a bad rap. I feel for you guys. I really do. I really feel for y'all. That's the Cancer in me coming out. I feel bad for y'all about it. Okay. Okay, so this goes perfectly with what the hummingbird was trying to say. We've got the Eight of Swords reversed. So this is telling me that you're coming out of which I just said, a self-imposed like prison, or, you know, that kind of a thing. You're kind of blinded to what is really out there. You've closed yourself off. So this is you coming out of that. So that is exactly what the hummingbird was talking about. And then we've got the High Priestess inverted, which is saying, where that hummingbird card was saying, hey, you know, kind of get away from the chaos, even just for a few minutes, and just be quiet and be still and listen. And this is what this card is telling you, that you're not hearing, you're not listening to your intuition, and you're not going inside yourself at all recently. And woo, I'm guilty of that. I am not a Gemini, but that has been on my mind as well. So I wonder if that's swirling around the whole collective. But yeah, so Gemini, you're coming out of this blindfold that you were in, and the spirit saying, hey, you know, go inside and listen to what's being told to you, so you can move forward in your journey. So excuse me, let me take some water. Okay, excuse me. Next is Cancer. So let's see what's going on with Cancer this week. Cancer is our first water sign tonight. And I'm actually Cancer Leo cusp, so I identify with both Cancer and Leo, which is kind of crazy pants, because I describe it as like a back and forth motion. Like my Leo is like, you know, go, like rawr, you know, and then Cancer is like, hold on, you know, let's go back into our shell and think about this for a little while. So there's always tug of war between those two. And so let's see what's up with Cancer for this week of December the 13th. All right. We have got, ooh, I love this. Wild Woman, number 62. This is a cool card. It looks to me like a shaman woman, but it looks like some kind of goddess of the earth, because it looks like she's just like melted into the earth, but she is beautiful. So let's see, let's look in the book real quick, just take a peek and see what this this energy brings for the week for Cancer. And that is interesting too, because it looks like this is a water element card, and Cancer is a water element sign. So that's really cool. Let me see what this is about. Oh, and the card right before it is water, 61. So that's cool. The essence of this card is when the wild woman dances into your reading, she reminds you of the essence of authenticity and freedom. Divested of all social constraints and cultural conformity, the wild woman holds up a mirror to your essential self, the true essence of who you are and who you're meant to become. She is a reminder of the bright light within each of us that gets dimmed by the restrictions imposed upon us by the expectations of society. Woo! Amen. She reminds us that in order to be fully present to life, we must uncover that light, and let it shine brightly, regardless of the perceived consequences. That is a daily struggle for all of us in this community, society, where, I don't know, awakening, whatever you want to call it. It is a daily struggle sometimes, you know, and it's hard because some days I'm like, I don't care, you know, my ego's out of the way, and I am not worried about what other people think of me, and I don't care. But then sometimes, you know, I'm human. Some days I'm just like, oh my God. So that's definitely, freeing yourself from the society's expectations is huge. The medicine for this, excess for its own sake is a sign of imbalance. This is a warning that you may be trapped in obsessive thinking or behavior, looking for release in places that that will never provide it. Let go, lest you become like the hungry ghost of Chinese Buddhist lore that can never be fulfilled. True release comes from trusting the fluidity of life, understanding that just as a river needs its banks to flow through, so too do you need boundaries around your thinking and behavior. Now is the time to simplify, be mindful, and connect to that light within. So yeah, this is, yeah, you've got some circles running in your head, maybe, because this is really talking about needing to not be so hard on yourself, is how I'm interpreting it for this reading today. Not be so hard on yourself, and just let life flow, and just know that you're doing the best that you can every single day. And just, you know, just know that, and that's all you need, and that's all that you're here to do, is do the best that you can do for your journey. So let's see what the tarot has to go with that Wild Woman card, and just to kind of clarify and see what the overall message is for Cancer for the week of August 13th. I keep shaking this table, and y'all are probably like, oh my God, what is that? Sorry. Try to keep my arms up. I tend to like lean on the table. I gotta stop doing that. All right. Wow. Okay. Interesting, Cancer. Interesting. Okay, so we've got the High Priestess inverted again. So this is saying that you're too caught up in your head. You're too worried about what other people are thinking of you, and it's blocking your intuition, and it's blocking your connection with yourself, and with your higher self, and with your, you know, it's just blocking your connection and your intuition. So we've got that going on again. That was the Wild Woman was talking about that at the beginning, about breaking free from that society standards. And Cancer, we've got the Death card inverted. So this is telling me that you're on the verge of a huge transformation and change within yourself and in your world. And with you being caught up in your head and all of that, you're delaying it. And it's just going to keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming back. So I would take the advice from the wild woman and just let it flow. Trust that everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to, and just let life flow and accept the fluidity of life so you can go through this and get to the other side, because you're holding yourself up right now. Okay, and moving along, we're going to do Leo next. Okay. Leo is our second fire sign tonight. Let's see what these oracle cards want to tell us for the week of December 13th for Leo. Ooh, okay. Ooh, the moon. Okay, so here's the moon card. That is a beautiful picture of this lady and all the moon cycles. Reminds me of the moon goddess card that I have in the Wisdom Labyrinth that I love so much. I really love this card. This might be my second favorite. Okay, so let's see in the book what energy this moon goddess is bringing for Leo this week. Okay, every 28 days, the moon manifests a steady progression from darkness to light and then back again. This phenomenon in our skies has a powerful impact on our human psyches. It offers us the certainty that after periods of emptiness and darkness, there is light waiting so we can be reborn into a new phase. This calls to mind a native African prayer to the moon. May our lives be renewed as yours is. The moon also has a strong influence on the ebb and flow of waters on the earth. This same power in turn affects human feelings and emotions and mirrors the rising from or hiding back into the unconsciousness or the unconscious. And this also made me think what I had been talking to some friends about or thinking about too as soon as I started reading the every 28 days was about women's cycles, every 28 days and how that relates to the moon cycles and kind of what that means or what the symbol is. Anyway, very, very cool stuff. So I would say if that sounds interesting, to look into that. I'm sorry for shaking the camera so much. Anyway, so the medicine of this is, this card calls you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month. So you can get unstuck, whether from a specific situation or life in general. For this, you need to make time to be with yourself without the distractions of modern society, and have the courage to look at the unwanted or unembraced parts of your being until you arrive at a place of resolution. Shamanic lore explains that the finest treasures of humanity are hidden where people are most afraid to go, and that makes so much sense. So, yeah, where your biggest treasures are, there's usually a fear there that is, I don't want to say is blocking, because I don't want to cast that on anybody, but there are fears there, usually that are a challenge that you've got to work through to get to what that is that you're destined for, that, your life purpose is. Makes total sense to me. So that is a very cool card. I love that, the moon. So let's see what the tarot has for Leo to go along with that for this week of December 13th. Y'all, I keep wanting to say August 13th. I have no idea in the world why I'd want it to be August 13th right now, because I'm so excited for Christmas. I don't want it to be August 13th. I don't know why I keep saying that. So, whoop. All right, Leo. I'll do this. Whoop. I'll do this pop out. So this is cool and interesting. We've got the devil inverted. So this is you breaking free of something that you've been chained to or bound to, something that you've chained yourself to or committed to, or something you didn't really want to do, or something that over time you found out that I really don't want to be in this situation and it was kind of hard to get out of, or whatever it is. This is showing me that you've freed yourself, or you're freeing yourself. And this glare is driving me crazy. So guess what? Boop. Okay. So the devil. So Leo, you have freed yourself from something, and that's awesome. And well, and then the card that popped out next to it is the Ten of Swords inverted. So paired with that devil inverted and the moon card, which it keeps popping in my head to think about the tarot card, the moon, which, you know, kind of hides things, or, you know, it can also be like a light in the dark that you're finally seeing. Like we talked about earlier, the moon inverted could be something coming to light. So it looks like you're getting over, you're at the end of a cycle, the number 10, at the end of a cycle, something completed that kind of left you kind of battered and bruised, but you've also released yourself. So this is a very cool reading for Leo this week. So congratulations on this. This is a lot of freedom and release for you. So moving along, we're going to see what's up with Virgo. Y'all, I'm a Virgo moon, and this side of my face is totally dark now, but that screen, let me just see. I'll just minimize that white screen that was there. There. I think that might be better. So, sorry about that. I'm a Virgo moon, by the way. And I always wondered my whole life, like, why it was so hard for me to, like, make a decision or decide what I wanted to eat for lunch. And now I realize it's because I'm a Virgo moon. Nothing's ever perfect enough to be like, okay, that's it. That's what I want. I leave myself too many options and drive myself crazy trying to figure it out. So anyway, woo, sorry. I think the cards are yelling at me to quit yapping and get going. So Virgo. Virgo, what kind of week are we going to have? Oh, we got the hummingbird again. So I'm going to remind you guys, Virgo, this is about healing and kind of moving on. And here, let's look at this again really quick. Yeah, just kind of being gentle with yourself, and lots of healing. There's got to be, yeah, bypass the dung pile of old pain and hurts. This is all about healing and getting past the past, and just focus on, I would really focus on that color blue, that really beautiful, like teal turquoise color. That is y'all, that is a great, wonderful healing color. I'll tell you a story about it one day about my youngest daughter, but I 1000 believe in that. It's something that I had read and was told, and I can you can't prove any of this, really. Okay, like we all know that this metaphysics stuff, some of it maybe they're getting closer to prove in science, but like really, but anyway, that teal turquoise color is great for healing. But I felt like I needed to really talk about that for you, Virgo. And just to like trust yourself with your, trust yourself with trust yourself to listen to that voice inside that calls you to do what you're meant to do. All right, Virgo, so let's see what the tarot has to add to this for your reading. That is interesting that the hummingbird came out again. So you guys are doing a lot of healing and clearing of old stuff, and that is awesome. Always awesome. It feels so good to release things and to just know that, I can deal with that a lot better in the future. Because, I mean, it's not, you're never going to forget stuff, or just, you're not going to wipe it from your memory. You just learn how to deal with it better and learn how to accept yourself for everything that you are. So, okay, so Virgo, we've got the Nine of Cups inverted, so that screams to me unsatisfaction. You're kind of like, I'm not really happy where I'm at, like, and you kind of feel like you should be, like, you feel like you almost feel kind of ungrateful, because you're like, well, you know, I should be happy with what I have, or I should be grateful for what I have, but I'm not, because I'm not, you know, it's not, you're not doing what your soul was called to do on this earth. So I'm showing some discontent and some like ants in your pants energy, like I should be happy, but I'm really not. And you're really starting to get tired of feeling guilty about it, and you know, really wanting to do something about it. I've also got the Five of Swords inverted. So I see this as mental conflict for you coming to an end. That's totally how I see this. And because you're tired of, like I just said, you're tired of feeling guilty for it. And that guilty, that's all mental, and that's all on you, talking to yourself that way and making you feel like that, when that's not the reality. So I totally see you healing from that. So I would use hummingbird energy and hummingbird medicine to grow from this and be like, you know what, I learned something really big for my life, and this is huge. And I just wanted to note too, like, the Virgo is all up in their head a whole lot, and you know, about things. So I'm seeing a pattern being broken for you, and that's really awesome. So, woohoo! Next is Libra. Libra. Libra is our second air sign for tonight. Okay, Libra. What do we have for the week of August 13th? For y'all, really, we just drew this card earlier. So this is, here's some more fire energy for Libra, and there's a lot of, you know, movement too. So this is a lot of air energy for Libra. And that is so interesting that we're getting the same cards popping up. So it's like all of us in the collective are going through all the same stuff, which, you know, is usually the case in the universe. Like, what we put in the universe, we get out of it. So, you know, we're all tapping into the same energy. So it totally makes sense that we get repeating stuff, you know, in each of our signs. So let's see what the tarot has to add to this rainbow. And let me just say again, you know, the rainbow is all about being balanced. Taurus had that earlier, being balanced and having all your chakras cleared, and just making sure that you're staying spiritually healthy, and just kind of like going for it, and but just being very mindful of it. But like I said before too, there's some fire in your belly energy here. I would say this would be tied to your sacral chakra for creativity. Hold on just a second, Libra. Okay, Libra, what does the tarot have to add to this? Okay. So yeah, you've kind of maybe have felt like you've lost your way recently, or you're kind of stumbling around in the dark, and you're like, you don't know what's next, or you don't know, or you don't feel confident to take that next step, or it just feels really dark to you, like you can't see in front of you, so you're just kind of like, you're not really trusting that step ahead. That's exactly what I'm hearing about this. And then I've got the King of Wands inverted. So yeah. Because you're missing, yeah, okay, I get it. I hear it now. Okay. So you're missing the fire, you're missing that passion in your belly that I just said, you know, this is about your sacral chakra and your creativity and that kind of thing. You've been missing that. You've been missing that fire and that drive to get up and go and do and that kind of a thing. You've been kind of like, you know, and it's been kind of dark. So I see you coming out of this. I see you coming out of it this week. So make sure that you stay aware throughout your day. Just stay aware of where your mind is and where you I would just pay really close attention to your desires and really try to pay attention to what is it that's holding you back. Really try to get to the root of that. So I keep hearing, try to get to the root of what it is that's bringing you down on that lower vibration that I'm seeing you on. So moving on to Scorpio for the week of December the 13th. Let's see here. Scorpio is our second water sign for today. Excuse me, second water sign for today. My throat is doing something crazy tonight. Usually does when I give readings, so I don't know why I'm always surprised or trying to explain it away. Y'all will just learn that when I do readings, my throat goes like haywire a lot, and my speech and everything sounds crazy. But all right, Scorpio, December 13th. Let's see what's going on for you. The giveaway. That is interesting. Okay, so we've got, looks like an angel of some kind. The giveaway, and she's reaching up to the sun maybe, and there's some other planets here. So let's look in the book and see what's going on with this. The giveaway, number 23. Oh, this is my birth date. 23. Okay, the giveaway. The giveaway is the gift you offer to life without attachment, without expecting anything back. You can only give what is truly yours: a smile, a nod of encouragement, a gentle touch, and a kind word. This is not giving to others what you no longer want, like the sweater that no longer fits, but gifting that which is most precious: your authentic love and genuine feelings to each other. So that's a sweet message, especially for the holiday season. So maybe if you've been worried about that, or if you've been thinking about that, or if that's just been kind of getting you down for the holiday season, excuse me guys, just always remember that giving your heart and giving, you know, what is most precious of you to others is like the ultimate gift we can give each other, is each other. The medicine for this is it difficult for you to set limits on how much of yourself to give? If you give more than is healthy, then you will not be able to give for long. You'll feel resentful with your partner or associates, or you'll feel like the world owes you something in return. Notice if you give for any reason other than pure generosity. Are you trying to be liked or accepted? Are you hoping to heal an old wound? Start giving to yourself first and foremost. Offer yourself the care, the love, and the time and the acceptance that you are longing for. Once you experience plenty, then you can truly give to others. So this is also about self-care. So doing self-care so you can in turn give that love and those kind of gifts and blessings to the people that you love. So yeah, let's see what the tarot has to add to this, Scorpio, for the week of December 13th. Okay, so it looks like there is some kind of crossroads here, some kind of peace disruption, possibly with a significant other or with somebody you're attached to. It could be a business person, it could be a family member, it could be anybody or anything. Your relationship with something. So this is stuck energy. I just keep hearing this is stuck energy. It's just kind of stagnant and stuck. Doesn't feel very good. Maybe that is, you know, part of the situation where you're giving too much into a commitment or a relationship, or you're giving for the wrong reasons, or maybe your partner is doing things for you, but you know that it just doesn't seem quite genuine. They're just not doing it for the right reasons. So it's just kind of like icky feeling to me. I don't know, but hopefully that resonates and you'll know what I'm talking about. And then the second card that came out was the Tower inverted. So there is something that needs to shake out here, that I just keep seeing somebody that is like scrambling to try to keep everything in their arms and keep it together. Like I see somebody just frantically trying to scoop everything and keep it all together, but it's just constantly like crumbling and like shaking and like falling. And you're just like frantically trying to like keep it together in your arms, and you're just like, you're so panicked and it's so desperate feeling. So something is shaking down that you're trying to prevent. And it's just like I was saying before, this is something that has to happen, and preventing it or trying to avoid it or try to put a band-aid on it is just going to make it worse to go through. It's going to make it harder to go through. So I would say whatever's going on here, you need to make sure you're well taken care of so you can handle whatever is going on here that you're avoiding. And you know, anyway, Scorpio, something's got to shake down this week. But you have the full support of the universe, and they're saying, let it go, let it fall, let it go, let it go. And you'll get to the other side of this and be in a place of, whether it's you or with somebody else or whatever, you'll find yourself in a better place of selfless giving or selfless love. So you just got to push through and just let it crumble around. I just see like you just got to just let it go and stop trying to do this and hold it together. Just let it go. And it'll come back together like it's supposed to. Okay, moving on. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. This is our last fire sign for tonight. It is Sagittarius season, so happy birthday, Sagittarians. I have a good friend whose birthday is next Sunday, and so I'll be celebrating with her the night before, and I'm so excited about that because she's such a sweet, sweet soul. She's precious. Love her to death. So happy birthday to Wasita. All right, Sags, let's see. Y'all, we can't make this up. Wild Woman. Here we go again. Okay, here we go again. We just keep getting the same cards over and over, and that is just crazy to me. So let's just peek at this really quick. Kind of get a refresher on what this is for, especially if you're just jumping in for Sagittarius. Then we'll let you know the Wild Woman. She is about authenticity and freedom. I'll just give you like a quick summary. She holds up the mirror to your essential self. She makes you like look at yourself for who you really are and like not care what society thinks you should be, you know, that you're just not about that. So but this is all about trusting the fluidity of life and just letting things go and happen the way that they're supposed to, and just letting them flow instead of trying to control. So this is the Wild Woman, and she it says when the Wild Woman dances into your reading. So it's really cool. This is a really cool card. A lot of Mother Earth energy here. So let's see what else the tarot has to add to that for the week of December 13th for Sagittarius. Okay. So we've got a connection here. We've got the Lovers upright. So when we just got it before, it was reversed, but this one is upright, and this is about a commitment or having a decision to make to a commitment. But this is about bringing, a lot of times it's about bringing two opposites together, or just like just a divine union between two souls. So keep that in mind. And then we've got the Hierophant. This is perfect. That goes with the Wild Woman card. I love this because the Hierophant on his head is really tells me this is like not conforming to a traditional set of restrictions, or traditions or society standards. And that's exactly what that Wild Woman card is talking about, is just not doing that and just being yourself, authentically you. And it looks like you've got a wonderful environment around you. You've got people around you and somebody with you that just accepts you for 1000% who you are. And it's a very beautiful thing. So I would say look towards such a beautiful week on just being the freest version of yourself that you can be. So that's awesome. Oof, okay. Capricorn. Capricorn is our last earth sign for tonight. And let's see what the Oracle has for Capricorn for the week of December the 13th. Okay, Cappies. Let's see. It's my bedtime watch. Oh my God. Okay, so the Beloved. This is a beautiful card. This is number 5. That's a lot of fire energy, a lot of passion there. So let's see what this, and this is a brand new deck for me, guys, so that's why I'm kind of like exploring this with you guys. I felt a strong connection to the cards, and I knew I wanted to use them for tonight. But they are new, so so bear with me. We're gonna learn this together. So the Beloved, number 5, the essence of this card is the Beloved is the recognition of spirit in another. So this is like recognizing that light in somebody else, and moving towards spirit through the other. It is when the divine appears to us in the form of our child, our partner, our friend, and as we experience being in love. As we grow, we start to recognize the Beloved in everyone, not confusing their personality with their divine nature, because there is a difference. Their human personality is separate. So be careful with romantic love, the kind of love you fall in and out of. Own all the projections you have placed upon the person you are dreaming of. Remember that they are only mirroring back your own deep longings rather than revealing their true selves. If you fail to notice this, be prepared to walk through the fire of strong emotions once again. So this is just me saying being careful with that romantic love in this kind of situation. Don't get burned. So you just got to really make sure that you're not off in la la land and just like head over heels for this person. Make sure that you are really connected and you're on the same page and you're just connected on the same level. Because here it's just, that's just a warning. Not saying it's going to happen or that it's happening in your relationship. This general reading. So, but yeah, this is about just recognizing. They call it the Beloved, but it really means source, God, love with a capital L, really. So let's see what the tarot has for Capricorn with the Beloved card. So let's see what else is. This is some kind of fiery energy, but this is really powerful. Divine love. It's just, can't even really, as humans, we can't really wrap our heads around it. We know what it feels like, with our children and our parents and the closest people in our lives, but that's like a little bitty bit of it, that we get to feel as humans and see as humans. So, whoa. Okay, I'm going to pull these 3 cards. Okay, so these were pop outs. And there are 3. I've been pulling 2 with each, but these 3 came out. So I've got the Empress inverted. So this is, there's some like scarcity situation going on, or something that has to do with some kind of stuck energy with like something is not fertile, or something is not growing. Yeah, something's not growing, something's stuck in that manner, as in it's not growing any further. And next I've got the 4 of Pentacles. I butcher that word. I say pentacles. Anyway, pentacles. This is about holding on too tightly to something, being kind of obsessive about things, or about something or somebody. This is saying you got to stop, or I would say inverted. You've got to, yeah, you've got to, it's saying, because upright it would be like you need to turn the card around, but even though it's upright, it means you got to get out of this place. So to me, this is saying you're gonna get out of this place, or you know that you need to get out of this place, because it's causing this stuck energy, and it's causing something not to grow or flourish. So yeah, and then we've got the Ace of Cups inverted. So it's like you've got you're the one that's blocking these blessings for yourself. So you've got to tap into this pure fire, red source, love with a capital L, to get out of this place of non-growth and just stuck energy. So that's something to work on this week, and something to think about, like, I've got to get out of this place. It's the end of the year. I hate to bring up New Year's resolutions, because who likes those? But, you know, you've got to get out of this place, and you've got to tap into this kind of love to hear the messages of where to go from there. So moving on to Aquarius. That's our last air sign for today. A lot of people say that they think Aquarius should be another water sign, because, you know, it's the lady with the water jug. I don't know though. I was married to an Aquarius, and I have a 3-year-old that's an Aquarius, and I kind of disagree with that. I totally see that as an air sign, because I see those closest people that I've had in my life as an Aquarius as the most inventive people with ideas, and just the imagination is out of control awesome. So I admire you Aquarius people. Oh gosh, and I have a good friend, he is an Aquarius, and I would love to just sit in his mind for like 30 minutes and just, anyway. Okay, Aquarius, what do we got for you this week? The week of December 13th. Sorry for all my yapping. Ooh, we were just talking about air sign. Oh my God. I just said that I disagreed. I really think that Aquarius people are definitely air signs. And here we've got the eagle, which is all about air and soaring and flying. So let's see what the book has to say about this, because once again, guys, this is a new deck for me. I love it. I'm super drawn to it, but I'm learning it. Okay, eagle, the essence. Eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. For eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. So yeah, this is about perspective and just like soaring above, so you can see the bigger picture and stay on track. The medicine, it's time to see through the eyes of eagle. Let your vision of the whole and of its parts become laser-like, and set your priorities straight. What did you come to do in this life? Did you come to climb up the ladder of financial or social success? Did you come to become a better person, to heal your heart and to realize your essential self? What is your divine mission here on earth? No more excuses. Of course you do not have enough time, enough money, or enough sleep. Yet the time is now to fly to your chosen purpose. So it's saying like no excuses. If you postpone it, you are betraying yourself. Look through the eyes of eagle and consider every obstacle an opportunity. Where you set your intention is where you'll end up. Free yourself and live your highest destiny. Fly. Beautiful, guys. All right, Aquarius. So let's just draw and see what the tarot has for you guys to go with this eagle card. Aquarius. Psh. Air sign for sure. Faux show. And see what happened. Y'all, I gotta pop out. All right, Aquarius, you guys win for the best reading this week. We've got the sun card, which means that the sun is shining brightly so you can see your path, and using the eagle energy and eagle medicine to rise up and see the bigger picture and keep your eye on the prize. That's perfect. And then we've got the Fool card. So this is telling me that you're going out on a new journey. You're starting something new. You're starting a new cycle. And you're just kind of living on a prayer. That just popped in my head. So go Aquarius. Y'all have a wonderful week. That's awesome. And our last sign is Pisces. Our last water sign for tonight. Pisces. Y'all are a sensitive bunch for sure. I used to think that Cancer was oof, but I've learned about Pisces. Pisces I feel like has more passion. Pisces is probably, and I don't know this for a fact, but I would think that it's probably the most fire water sign. Y'all tell me if that's true or not. I just feel like it is, but I don't know what it officially is. But all right, Pisces, what we got going on this week? Ooh, the Holy Mountain. Goodness. That sounds serious. So let's see in the book what the Holy Mountain is referring to and see what kind of energy that is. Number 25. I like to say the numbers out loud because that in numerology, you know, if you're into numerology or even if you're not, it could be it could mean something to you. It could be a synchronicity or something like that. So I always try to point that out. Let me get some water. Okay, the essence of the Holy Mountain card. Native peoples around the earth recognize mountains as places of great power, where one encounters spirit or where the gods or goddesses reside. In ancient Greece, Mount Olympus was the home of the 12 main gods and goddesses. In Tibet, pilgrims circumambulate Mount Kailash to bring prosperity. In Peru, pilgrims climb the ice-capped Mount I'm butchering these words. Sorry, guys. To receive the starlight and bring fire to the earth. The medicine of this is when the Holy Mountain shows up, it is time to be active. Do not let your doubts deter you and keep you bound. This is a time to leap over challenges and to remember that from the top of the mountain, there are no obstacles, only beauty and an unobstructed view of the entire earth. And there's no need to go shopping for the right hiking boots or camping equipment to climb the Holy Mountain. You already have all the gear you need. Overcome any lethargy, indolence, and laziness, and these are the real obstacles. So true, so true. Okay, so Pisces. Let's see what the tarot has to finish this out for the week of, there I go, I almost said August 13th again, December 13th. Y'all don't let me go back to August. We want to move into 2022. All right, Pisces. Lots of work. Okay. So let me just Okay, so this is... So I've got the Ace of Pentacles inverted. So this is telling me that there's some kind of... something that you're missing here that that you're not seeing. Some gift from the universe that you're not seeing here. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is all about working to build not only wealth for you and your family or any, but like a legacy. It's kind of like a legacy card, like what you're going to be known for, or what you're going to leave behind, or that kind of a thing. So there's something here about something about both of these pentacles. So it's got to be something that you're worried about. It could be financially for your family, but I keep wanting to make this a reading about your family or the people that you care for. I don't know why I keep wanting to go in that direction. But yeah, it's time to just be free and not let your fears keep you back. So I'm just I'm just seeing that you've got this going for you. You've really got this going for you, and you're working really hard for this, but I feel like you just don't see it. You don't see the gifts that you're creating for yourself and your family. So, and that maybe you are working too hard, you know, and that you're just striving for something that is not, I don't want to say it's not possible, because everything is possible, but I'm saying like maybe you're striving for something that you don't need to worry about. But you've got to look at like it's saying, when you get to the top of the mountain, you can see the whole all the little details of the earth. So I really feel like this is a perspective thing. You've got to change your perspective in the way that you're seeing your work done to receive the blessings from this. So that's my final word for Pisces for the week of December 13th. Thank you guys for joining me in my first video. Once again, these are going to be my Tarotscope bites. So just, you know, quick readings for everybody for the week, just to get you kind of like thinking about what's coming in the following week. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you later. Bye.